magic? I low-key think I know how to sing. I like can hold the note but can't sing. But really, do you believe in magic? Or how about that we all possess it to create or open up the path to get to the life we want or that is best suited for us? Because trust me, I know from experience, we may not even know exactly what we want in life. And that's okay. But we better know how to alchemize. This is Just Forget About It, episode 37. Alchemy is key. When we alchemize, we turn things from one extreme to the next. Thought of as magic, alchemy is when we use energetic forces, whether good or bad, to create an alternative outcome. So, how do we alchemize? Simply put, we ask for it. But the steps require levels of transparency that often feel life-breaking or a losing fate. So say you're experiencing blockages in life, right? Apply whatever areas or specifics, whatever it may be. And you take the first step of praying about it or calling it up for handling. Okay. So the next step is where I believe people turn their 180 attempt to 360. So a full return back to start. And that's how a lot of us have painful cycles that we repeat, all of that stuff, right? So when we call up our need for help toward blockages in our lives, we have to be open to the answer being in the same form or condition of our current mind state or sense of realization. So, for example, if we are having trouble in our lives, we pray about it, right? You'll find that your path for release or solution will often mimic the form of the problem or however you're dealing within. So if you aren't being upfront, but secretive and facetious, guess what? Your answer will mirror that pattern for you to resolve. I know. It sounds crazy, but it is how spirituality works. Believe in the magic and power of signs and wonders, my friends. These answers and solutions will often seem far-fetched, doofy, and like downright stupid. Like they will. They're going to feel that way. But lean not on your own understanding is the vibe for this, y'all. Like truly, that is really the vibe of alchemizing. Because once we follow this solution or answer or the call, we will see our efforts reflected in renewals of things, the first step of alchemy. And it is now up to us, again, to speak on these changes for continued effect in alchemizing. So really a dialogue with you and your spirit man and whoever you call on as your higher power. For me, it's Yahweh. While exercising all you have learned to gain clarity and forward motion to purpose fueled by our pain and grievances most of the time. Sometimes it could be for our passions toward things, being told that we couldn't do things, but that's also part of a pain. You get what I'm saying? So next to alchemizing is movement. We can't think, pray, see it, and not move. I get that. I get that paralysis. Polaris. What's Polaris? That's Polaris and them. I get that paralysis can happen at times when we are going through, and the solution can seem like more of a burden than anything else. And I hear some saying that sounds crazy. Well, sane people rarely make history. Or, simply said, you can't expect different doing the same. We have to be open to doing and responding a different way to familiar devils and things that have hurt us, while applying our current knowledge towards energy renewals and directional changes. Only from above will we find our peace. We have to understand that when things feel too big or overwhelming, we need to alchemize that energy by giving it away to our Creator while still working on the things that feel doable. Remember, faith without works is dead. So we have to be trying to do our part, even in the midst of feeling overwhelmed. Well, that's what they mean by in the calm of the storm. Or maybe I'm reaching with that. But I think I might be onto something. It is also in this action that we alchemize. We alchemize our desires, our dreams, our goals by releasing to create room for the return of these spiritual investments that previously had us feeling outspent. So by releasing what we couldn't conquer on our own understanding, we alchemize. And alchemy is key. I hope after this little short deep dive and analysis, you can agree with me. Until next time, guys, take your pain and use it for power. JFat out.